Hey guys, it's your favorite freedom-fighting feline Catfish TV. Now remember when I said that Deadpool vs. Wolverine was quite possibly the wokest Marvel movie ever made? Well, apparently James Gunn didn't think that was enough, and he decided to drag the DCU into it now, because all the DC needs now is more woke garbage. Superman 2025. What even is there to say about it? It's worse than Rise of the Guardians or Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever trash it was that James Gunn made last. Whatever happened to him? First, we all supported him when the woke media was canceling him, and now look what he's done. He's become the very thing that he swore to destroy. Absolutely fucking disgusting. But let's actually begin with this review. So this whole movie is basically one big media shill. It is trying so hard to be woke and progressive and DEI and everything else that Hollywood is balls deep in right now. Superman and Lois are not even married in this movie, and yet they do things like kiss and make out and eat breakfast together. Furthermore, Lois Lane has just been utterly destroyed. Now, I have been reading Superman comics ever since I was 5 years old, and I can confirm that Lois Lane would not do anything that we see in this movie. They just completely ruined her because, of course, they needed to do this for the feminists because they wanted to spread the message. And then we have to talk about Jimmy. He spends the whole movie being dicked around and cucked by this girl, Eve. Ugh, women, am I right? I hate Eve so much. She's my least favorite character in the movie. It's not like I want her to sloppy make out with me or anything. Wait, I wasn't supposed to say that in the script, shit. Let's talk about the villain, Lex Luthor. I have to say that he was probably the only character in this whole movie that I liked, next to that squirrel that almost got crushed by the kaiju. Lex Luthor had a completely correct point, but the movie bends over backwards to villainize him, because of course the white man who just wants to keep the war at bay. Of course, the white man with money is the main villain, because of course it is. We need to support the alien who is invading Earth and doing a bunch of vigilante bullshit. It's fucking disgraceful. The message is so fucking clear. But don't take my word for it. I thought this movie was so unapologetically woke that I couldn't cover it alone, so I decided to bring upon a new buddy to help me talk about this movie too, and show a little bit of insight into Lex Luthor. Everybody, the Masked Renegade.
Now, I'm not a big DC person. My domain lies with Star Wars, as you can see. In fact, I just released a video talking about the Acolyte and how it's quite possibly the downfall of Star Wars as we know it. But that's not what we're here to talk about. No, we're here to talk about Superman. Now, I have been a big fan of Superman for years, and, well, there's one specific scene in the movie, well, all the scenes were bad, but there's one specific one that really set me off. Yes, of course, I'm talking about the scene where Superman has a crash out, as the kids say, upon Lex Luthor, who we may as well call the true hero of the movie for being the only bearable parts. It's amazing how many white people can be in this movie, and it's still being so terrible. So in this scene, he gets mad at Lex Luthor for taking away his dog. Superman, Man of Steel, upset about a dog. Absolutely disgraceful. Stan Lee is rolling in his grave. Now I also want to discuss that in the comics, Lex Luthor actually had a loving wife, and, that wife was Lois Lane, but because these writers are so woke, they made him get cucked by Superman, but it still made him look like a soy jacket either way. So, so I would like to just make a toast to our hero, Lex Luthor, because he deserved way better than what he was given. Cheers to ending wokeness.
Thank you so much to the Masked Renegade for coming onto my show today. There's one more thing I'd like to discuss though before we end this video, and it's this lady right here. I don't even remember her name, and I don't think I have to. Because of course they needed to add a cool girl boss female villain into the mix. She might be helping Lex Luthor, but if it wasn't for her, then Lex wouldn't have gotten half of the stuff done. Because of course, God forbid Lex Luthor ever do anything competent on his own. God, she's so ugly and annoying, and I bet she probably supports Black Lives Matter on her her X.com. Ugh, God, look at her. Look at those dreads. Look at that beautiful, beautiful face. Look at... I can't take it anymore. I need those nanites inside of me. In conclusion, Superman 2025 is not only the worst Superman movie, but it's the worst DC movie that's ever been made. Please make sure to avoid it like the plague. Watch the Snyder Cut instead if you want a true Superman experience. Make sure you subscribe to the Masked Renegade, but also subscribe to the Catfish TV YouTube channel. My name is Superman, and I'm here to say you are not being hopeful in a major way. It's already too late, Superman. I've already uploaded the video, so they're all gonna see how woke you are. You are wrong, Catfish TV. I wear my wokeness on my sleeve. I see it as pride. And speaking of, I have changed my cape to the progress flag. And I also got top surgery recently. No! You're not Superman at all! You're Woker Man! Yep, that's me. I am Woke Man. And I will now destroy you with the very facts and logic that you champion. No! Anything but that! Yes. Pronouns.